So we're currently driving through an area called Karautlak, and it's around 10 kilometers from our destination of Halfeti, which is the town that's partially underwater. Locals that live here were pretty much forced to move to this location, whether they liked it or not. Some of the houses are occupied, but some are also abandoned, as a lot of people just got fed up of the situation and moved to close by cities that are more densely populated. Located on the east shore of the Euphrates River of Mesopotamia, Halfeti is a small town in the southeast region of Turkey. The town is comprised of two main settlements. After becoming submerged underwater with the construction of a dam in 1999, it resulted in the forced migration of residents to New Halfeti. Majority of the locals were moved to what we know today as New Halfeti. We had absolutely no idea that we were driving past the place as we approached the site of the sunken city. Before the 20th century, nobody even had an idea that this place even existed. But strangely, this town has now transformed into a tourist destination. Old Halfeti is situated on a rocky slope starting from the banks of the river Euphrates. Today, there are many things within the town that are under the water, which includes a hammam, bazaar, courtyard of a mosque, some houses, and lots of trees. So we've now made it to Halfeti. I think that's how it's pronounced. And we've just stopped at the side of the road and I found this amazing view. As you can see, just beneath us over there is the river Tigris that flows across Turkey and Syria. We're gonna go all the way down to that area there and see if we can take one of those boats over there. I don't know if you can make out, to see if we can take a tour around this entire area, because we've heard that there was a town here before that was actually put underwater because they tried to build a dam here, or for whatever reason, and there's actually a minaret that sticks up from the water and you can actually see it still sticking up, and you can see the foundations of the mosque still under the water. So we're gonna head down this road here and we're gonna make our way all the way down here, see what we can find. Back into the rental car. Just parked the car up in the car park, and it's quite a touristy place. There's a lot of people here, maybe more locals. And now we're going to go and try to find out if we can get a boat. I think it costs 25 liras each, which is about £2. So let's go and see if we can find that. So we've now got the tickets, 25 liras each, and we're going to make our way to the boat. Approaching the mosque submerged underwater was an absolutely surreal experience. Seeing this shows how much the town was flooded, as the only part which remains of the mosque is the minaret. It's amazing to think that this place was once home to a large amount of people. Every neighborhood in Turkey has a mosque, and a mosque itself is a way to identify that there was a neighborhood in the area somewhere. Whilst the mosque is completely submerged, many pictures on the internet reveal that the water was a little lower than it is right now. So heading up here, the cafes on the right hand side. I do have to say the view from here gets a lot better. The higher you get, the better it gets. I think you can just make out from here at the bottom, there's a structure right there. So once you get off the boat, you can explore around this area. And I think there's a donkey just there. Check out these abandoned houses. There are builders around here, so there's some kind of work going on. So it looks like all these houses, I'm not sure if there's anybody living in these houses. The mosque is a clear symbol in that there was a village here Wow, check this out. All these abandoned houses. And I don't think any of the tourists that were on my boat came all the way up here. Some more abandoned buildings. Definitely not habitable, this area anymore. It's actually sad to see. It would have been nice to see this place pumping with residents and shops and food and all sorts. That would have happened years ago. Halfeti is a strange place. It's a complete ghost town on the one hand, but a hotspot tourist destination on the other. Walking around was a unique experience, but I kept on thinking about how the residents had to helplessly leave their homes. But what does the future hold for this sunken city? Well, according to local sources, there are huge plans to transform the houses of this ghost town into boutique hotels. Whilst the famous stone houses overlooking the Euphrates River are deteriorating day by day, with the constant change of users and demolitions, I'm just left curious as to what this place will look like in the future.